Hey there, Mr. Wadlow. Good morning to you. Oh wow, that's a fairly enormous orange gorilla. Looks like he's made out of car parts. Hey you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the west, more specifically Scottsdale, Arizona. And even more specifically than that, we are at what is known as the Arizona Boardwalk here in Scottsdale, a little entertainment section. And check this out. There's a Ripley's Believe It or Not exhibit. Now, this is not a standard Ripley's Believe It or Not exhibit or attraction. This is a temporary attraction, so this is only going to be here for a limited amount of time. And I've been to all of the Ripley's in the United States, so I figured this isn't going to be here forever, so I needed to come out here and check it out while it was here. So please follow me. Oh, this here is actually a phoenix, the legendary bird. We're very near Phoenix, Arizona, so very fitting. I remember the first time I saw one of these as a kid. It absolutely made my head explode. I had no idea how you could make a faucet float in the air and pour water. It made no sense. So here we enter the science of Ripley's Believe It or Not. All right, so a lot to take in here. Here's the Titan boa, the biggest snake ever, and it looks like we can get inside of his mouth hole. So yeah, let's head inside the snake here. Oh my gosh, they didn't make this very big. Well, actually, it's the biggest snake ever. So I guess, you know, still pretty big. Oh man, walking on my knees here in the snake. It kind of hurts my knees a little bit. All right. Ooh. Okay, the snake looks like it's cut in sections here. So I'm gonna stand up. See, we walked in through his mouth there, and we came out this middle section. So see, there, that's where going in there, came out there. Here's his tail. Oh, look at that. You can see the snake meat. Kind of looks like a big ham. Snake here is made out of washers. And what do we have here? This is toast art of Albert Einstein. Those are real pieces of toast that have been strategically burned to create the visage of Mr. Einstein. Of course, one of my favorite things at Ripley's is the freaks of nature. These animals here. This chicken says this was from North Carolina. He has 4 legs. You see those legs on the back. I wonder if he could actually run with all 4 legs. You know, if chickens all had 4 legs, you know, that would probably be helpful because you get extra drumsticks. I guess probably better would be if you could breed chickens with extra wings so that you could make more buffalo wings. Here is a calf with 2 faces. Let's get a good look at that face there. Said that he lived for a month in Virginia. There's the taxidermied version right here, and right next to the taxidermied version we have the skeleton version. See if we can get a close look at that skull. He has 1 big eye socket in the middle there. There's an albino porcupine saying this is from Montana. Says that being white is actually very harmful to a porcupine because it makes it so they can't hide. It also says this particular porcupine, for some reason, is that his quills were extra soft, so he had an uphill battle. A lot of crazy snakes here. I guess this is Arizona has rattlesnakes, so maybe there's a little fixation on snakes. There's the anaconda skin up there. And here we have Mr. Wadlow. What are you doing, Robert? Wait a minute, what's he doing? Oh, standing up. That is one big Wadlow. See if I can get a comparison shot. See, I only come up to his groin and 8 feet 11 inches. No one has ever been this tall, and no one will ever be this tall again. Oh, Robert's gonna have himself a little seat there, or a big seat rather. Oh, there you go. Take a load off, Robert. Actually have one of his shoes here. You see his shoes in a lot of places. He actually had to keep getting new shoes because he kept getting bigger and bigger. So you find a lot of his shoes in different museums. Of a block from the La Brea tar pits, some dinosaur bones, and then here we have the Smilodon, the saber-toothed tiger. I always wondered if they called it the Smilodon because he has such a terrifying smile. Oh, look what they got here. Big chunk of woolly mammoth hair, and they got some insects in amber. I think they just got all they need right here to do some serious cloning. Let's clone us a woolly mammoth and it can give rides out in the parking lot. It's the massive elephant bird, and there's his big old egg. Imagine eating an omelet made out of that. Of course, this is a Ripley's, so you know they're gonna have some shrunken heads. A little area here. They've placed the shrunken heads. Oh, look at that. So this is a Caucasian shrunken head there. Some with some longer hair. Here's an educational exhibit: how to shrink a head. You know, kids, don't try to shrink a head at home. It's not a good idea. Don't try to shrink your little brother's head. It's already small enough. Here we have a giraffe. This is actually made out of old oil drums. We have a matching rhinoceros as well. Some slightly ghoulish items here. The human bone dagger from Tibet. Just a sharpened bone used for stabbing, and then a human skull bowl. Can you imagine eating your cereal out of a human skull? It's a West African statue used in casting spells and doing rituals. And then a human skin mask from Cameroon. Yeah, that's actually made out of human skin. That's unsettling. Here's some original versions of the Ripley's Believe It or Not cartoon that were actually colored by Robert Ripley himself. These were done by Robert Ripley's hand. Oh boy, space rocks. You can actually touch a space rock. We'll see, maybe it'll give us super space powers. Let me touch this rock, become sort of space-based superhero from the radiation in this rock. This is an iron meteorite from space. It actually says compare the weight. This is granite from Earth. It's not too bad. And then this iron meteorite from space is very, very, very heavy. This is a meteorite from Mars found in 2011. It says that they believe Mars was hit by a meteorite, and then this little tiny chunk went flying out into space and eventually made its way to planet Earth. So on this desk here, it says find 10 tiny creatures on the desk. So I guess we gotta look for creatures on the desk. Oh, look at the little turtle. The little turtle's hiding in the dinosaur skull. Oh, that's so cute. Also, there appears to be a fox in the trash can. Is this pottery or people? To spin the turntable here. So I guess we get it spinning real good. And it looks like either a vase, or when you spin it, if you look closely, it kind of looks like two people talking. If you can see that, leave a comment if you can see that. Grab the jewel. Sure thing. See that jewel right there? Oh, my hand passes right through it. Oh, it's some sort of trick. Got this big old T-Rex made out of tires right there. These sculptures are made out of beads. We have the beaded cheetah, and then the beaded ostrich over here. It's our Pocket Science Curiosities. So that's curiosities and oddities combined all into one. We have fossil peanuts. That's a cluster, an actual cluster of peanuts that was fossilized. That's 1,000 years old. Found in Germany, of all places. A little rocking chair in a bottle. There's an arrow through a wood ball. There's a wood ball stuck in a wood cube. I think these are made by like carving a solid piece of wood. These wooden chains here, I think you have to kind of carve them out of the same piece of wood. Probably a really impressive feat. We have a Megalodon Tooth, some coprolite, which is dinosaur turds, and then a butterfly painting. It's painted on a butterfly's wings. We have Da Vinci and Mona Lisa, and then this is a painting on cobwebs. One thing you see in a lot of Ripley's is matchstick sculptures. Here we have a matchstick Rolls Royce. You know, you don't want to get in a crash when you're driving a matchstick Rolls Royce, because you will burst into a lot of flames. Some dinosaur fossils over here. We've got dinosaur eggs. Oh, and the opportunity to touch dinosaur dung. You see a big sliced turd there. We can oh, you can still smell it. It still smells bad. Just kidding. It smells like nothing. Some dinosaur skulls there. There's a tiny little car there. Probably gets pretty good gas mileage, just no passengers allowed. The Cave of Crystals. Some giant crystals right there. And then we have the opportunity to touch some crystals, much like the space rocks. Hopefully these will give us some sort of mystic powers. There's a body modification section. See the tattooing equipment here, and this is interesting. This says find the ink. It shows you where a tattoo actually sits in your skin. So this would be the outmost layer of your skin. Let's see, there's no tattoo there. We go one step deeper, and then we see, oh, there's a tattoo. There's a tattoo was hiding in there. See right there. And yeah, no tattoo on this layer. So it's really interesting when you get a tattoo, they're actually like putting the ink in this like intermediate area between these two layers of skin. Pretty interesting, pretty fascinating how that works and how it just kind of stays there forever. Here are the elongated skulls. That's a normal human skull there. There's one that's been elongated. They would wrap like cloth tightly around the backs of their heads. They like the way that it made their heads look. Of course, you know, you always get the people saying that, oh, these are actually alien skulls. I don't know. Could be. Maybe. Or maybe they just wrap them. I don't know. Which one do you think it is? Do you think it's aliens or wrapping? Leave a comment in the comment section. It's the famous long-necked woman from Myanmar. See how they use these coils to extend their necks. And you see, this is the coils right here that they would use. It's just almost just like a piece of coil, and they could loosen it or tighten it. But I guess they would usually leave it on there for long amounts of time to help stretch their necks. And actually, technically they don't stretch their necks. They actually push down their shoulders, which I don't know if that's any better, but that's what's going on. It definitely has much more of an educational twist to it than the traditional Ripley's. See the big mammoth skeleton there. This is a toy camel, a camel made entirely out of toys. If we look closely and actually see, I can actually recognize some of these. That's the gingerbread man from the Shrek movies. There's a bunch of little tiny toys. There's a Ninja Turtle, someone popped his head off for some reason. Kind of like little Happy Meal style toys. There's Randall from Monsters Inc. Superman, yeah, so many little toys hidden here within the body of the toy camel. This is a car parts robot. Looks vaguely familiar to the Transformers, which are also made out of car parts. Here is phone book art. For those of you who remember phone books, these are actually carved out of phone books. That's Barack Obama. And this one's pretty crazy. It's almost like 3D. The detective looking through his magnifying glass. Pretty amazing. It's made out of a phone book. This is a portrait of Justin Bieber made out of candy. A sugar Bieber. Yeah, imagine just licking Justin Bieber's face there. It's Ben Franklin made out of keyboard keys. Closely, you can see all different types of keyboard keys. All these insects here made out of human hair. Oh, that's interesting. We have Martin Luther King Jr. made out of stamps. Right there. Here is Nelson Mandela. He's made out of coins. You may have thought he was made out of dollar bills, but that's just the Mandela effect. Alright, let's head into here. Not sure what's in here. Oh look, there's me. Woo! Oh, we're dancing? Okay, let's do the dance. Oh wow, I don't even know what's going on here. Here we exit through the gift shop. You can take home your own souvenir shrunken head or a mutant two-headed cat. Yeah, I love the little mutant stuffed animals. We have the two-headed calf, one-eyed dog, and here's a shrunken head stress ball. If you get really stressed out, you can just squish that little head. I think I'll grab a little lunch here at the Pangea Dinosaur Grill, a dinosaur themed restaurant here. See that animatronic raptor up there slashing his claw. And check this out, we have pterodactyls flying over us all through the Pangea Grill. Watch out. Oh, look at this one here with the big crest on his head. Hey, let's see what we got here. We got Pangetizers, Jurassic Pitas, and they just added Mexican food to the menu. Alright, got the gyro here. Looks pretty tasty. Alright, let's take a big bite. That's good gyro. But this is what got my attention here. Jurassic Fight Night. Apparently they host these actual in-ring fights between dinosaurs called Jurassic Fight. This is crazy. I wish I had known about this and could have planned around this, because I need to see this at some point. This looks like the best thing ever. Look right there. There's actually the championship belt. This enormous championship belt worn by the dinosaurs. Oh, look at this. Actual like kickboxing fight between dinosaurs. This is amazing. Oh, look at, oh my gosh. So thank you for joining me here at the Arizona Boardwalk and checking out the science of Ripley's. You know, I'm really excited because, you know, I've been to all the Ripley's in the United States, so excited to see a new chance to get a new look at a Ripley's. Not the traditional Ripley's, is a little different, more science-based, more educational, but I love Ripley's and I love any sort of exhibit that Ripley's puts on. If you'd like to see the other Ripley's I've been to, or other places I've been to 48 continental United States, filming roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, and haunted houses. Check out some of the older videos on my channel. If you want to subscribe, it'll let you know when new videos come out. And if you'd like to support the channel, consider donating to Patreon. $3 or more will get you a postcard once a month from me. Also selling enamel pins in the Etsy shop. All that helps keep this train on the tracks, this boat on the water, and this dirigible in the air. Until next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.